key takeout for me today from today's session was that the three principles in 21st century leadership is actually making your people understand your vision clearly and giving them a sense of purpose, which will in turn also give them an idea of managing their energy and really understanding yourself first before you can understand others, and understanding the situation of your people and understanding them every day. And then also the one that's very difficult, which is quite interesting as well at the same time, is empowering others to do their job and taking a step back from the detail and actually prioritizing what is important to them and in their growth. And for me, the big thing out of the whole thing is to what they said earlier in the meeting is kind of pausing and stopping and listening to what people say and then taking it from there.
My key takeout from today's session was what is actually resilient? What does it mean for me? And what tools can I use to apply it? Especially not just for myself, but more importantly, how to display resilient leadership when it comes to my team as well, especially around managing the energy, holding the context, but most importantly, how do I ensure that in my environment, I do not allow my pressures to affect my team, but how do I ensure that everyone in my team is aligned and able to perform better, while also ensuring that in the work that they do, they're also becoming more resilient and more empowered in their jobs.
So the key takeout for me in terms of resilience is that it's definitely not something that's easy. It's not something that you overcome overnight. It's a constant effort that you have to put in to make sure that you remain resilient. So the concept of holding the context, for me, I would link that to my purpose, because otherwise, if you're not able to hold the context and understand what it is that you have to do, why it is that you have to do a certain thing, you won't be able to get there. So you need to understand what it is that you have to do, and whether that is linked to the vision of the company as well as your own vision, and to execute on that. The most important thing for me that I would have to take out of today is the issue of self-awareness. And the fact that I need to be consciously aware of how I react, how I behave, and the way that I do certain things. I'm also aware of the fact that there's probably something that I will have to do each and every day just to make things easier, and that is reflection on a daily basis in terms of what it is that I've done a certain day, how I would do it differently, and what learnings have I taken from that. So it was quite key in terms of learning to be much more self-aware and how you react amongst people.
My key takeout was that we all operate in a very, very volatile world. There are very high levels of uncertainty. Things are very, very complex, and I think there's a lot of ambiguity in today's business environment. My key takeout for today, though, was that there are some very, very simple tools that we can apply and very simple things that we can put into practice, which will all help us better navigate this world and to become far more effective and far more resilient leaders.